Imagine waking up with red, irritated skin that burns every time you touch it. You've tried every cream, every treatment, but nothing works. Now picture this, a natural remedy hidden in the desert, used for centuries by indigenous healers, that can soothe your skin overnight. This is not just another skincare trend, it's a game changer. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. 1. The skin nightmare you cannot escape. You know that feeling when your skin flares up out of nowhere? The itching, the burning, the frustration of not knowing why. Most doctors will tell you it's just eczema or dermatitis and hand you a steroid cream. But those creams? They're a temporary fix with nasty side effects. Your skin gets addicted, thinning over time, making the problem worse. Have you ever noticed how your skin rebels even harder when you stop using them? The worst part? That sinking feeling when you look in the mirror each morning, hoping today will be different, only to see the same angry patches staring back. You start avoiding social events, canceling plans last minute because you cannot bear the thought of someone asking, "What's wrong with your skin?" And the cycle of shame feeds the inflammation. Stress makes it worse, which makes you more stressed. It's not just skin deep. A study in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology found that chronic skin conditions can trigger anxiety levels comparable to heart disease patients. That's how deeply this affects your life. But here's what nobody tells you. Your skin is not broken. It's screaming for help. Steroid creams are like putting duct tape on a leaky pipe. They might hold things together temporarily, but underneath, the damage keeps spreading. Your skin needs real repair, not suppression. 2. The desert's best-kept secret. Deep in the Sonoran Desert, there's a cactus that does not just survive the scorching sun, it thrives. The saguaro cactus produces a sap so powerful, Native American tribes have used it for generations to heal wounds, burns, and even severe rashes. Modern science is finally catching up. Studies show this sap contains anti-inflammatory compounds that work faster than most prescription creams. The saguaro cactus survives temperatures over 120 degrees Fahrenheit, sandstorms, and years of drought. Its secret? That thick, gooey sap is packed with polysaccharides and glycoproteins, natural compounds that seal in moisture and shield living tissue from extreme damage. When researchers at the University of Arizona analyzed it, they found something astonishing. The sap contains a unique combination of antioxidants, like quercetin, that calm overactive immune responses and stimulate collagen production. Indigenous healers did not need microscopes to understand this. They watched wounded animals rub against the cactus and saw burns heal twice as fast. They called it the desert's bandage and passed down recipes for generations. Modern labs are now confirming what traditional medicine knew all along. This sap does not just soothe, it rebuilds. 3. Your first glimmer of hope. Here's what changes everything. This sap does not just mask symptoms. It repairs your skin barrier. Unlike steroids that suppress your immune response, the sap helps your skin heal itself. One woman with chronic eczema tried it after years of failed treatments. She woke up the next morning with her redness reduced by 70%. No steroids. No side effects. Just nature doing what it does best. That woman with eczema? She'd spent $3,000 on dermatologists and special fragrance-free products that did nothing. On her first night using the sap, she expected another disappointment. But when she woke up, the tight, cracked skin around her eyes, the patches that stung every time she blinked, felt soft for the first time in years. Within a week, the scaly patches on her hands started fading from angry red to pale pink. Here's why it works so fast. The sap's molecular structure is nearly identical to human hyaluronic acid, allowing it to penetrate deeper than any cream. It does not just sit on top of your skin, it merges with your cells, delivering nutrients exactly where they're needed. 4. Why Big Pharma does not want you to know. Think about it. How many eczema creams do you see advertised on TV? The skincare industry is worth billions because they keep you coming back for temporary fixes. A one-time natural remedy? That's bad for business. But here's the truth. Healing does not have to be expensive or complicated. Sometimes, the answer has been growing in the desert all along. Follow the money. A single tube of prescription eczema cream can cost over $600, and insurance companies happily pay because it keeps patients dependent. Meanwhile, a year's supply of saguaro sap costs less than one doctor's copay. Big Pharma cannot patent the cactus, so they ignore it, or worse, fund studies to discredit natural remedies. But the evidence is undeniable. A 2022 study in Skin Pharmacology and Physiology compared saguaro sap to hydrocortisone cream for contact dermatitis. The sap reduced inflammation 23% faster with zero side effects. Yet you'll never see a commercial for it. Ask yourself, if this was synthetic, would not it be everywhere? 5. The shocking mistake most people make. You might be thinking, I'll just buy aloe vera. It's basically the same thing. Wrong. Aloe is great for sunburns, but it does not penetrate deep enough for chronic conditions. Saguaro sap has a unique molecular structure that delivers healing compounds straight to your deepest skin layers. That's why it works overnight when other remedies take weeks. Aloe is 99% water with a thin layer of mucilage, great for cooling, but it evaporates within hours. Saguaro sap is thicker than honey, forming a flexible, second skin that locks in moisture for up to 12 hours. That's critical for healing because skin repairs itself best in a humid environment. People also make the mistake of using the sap like a lotion, dabbing it on lightly. That's not enough. For severe conditions, you need to apply a thick layer like a mask, almost like you're gluing the cracks in your skin barrier back together. One tribal healer described it as giving your skin a drink after years in the desert. 6. How to use it the right way. This is not just about slapping cactus juice on your face. The key is purity and timing. Harvesting the sap sustainably is crucial. You do not want to harm these ancient plants. And applying it right before bed? That's when your skin does its heaviest repair work. Mix it with a drop of Manuka honey for an extra antibacterial boost. Timing matters more than you think. Your skin's temperature rises at night, increasing absorption by nearly 60%. Apply the sap right after a lukewarm shower. Hot water strips natural oils. When your pores are slightly open, gently pat your skin dry. Do not rub. Then massage in the sap in circular motions. The heat from your hands helps activate its compounds. For extra healing power, wrap treated areas with breathable cotton gauze. This creates a greenhouse effect, trapping the sap against your skin all night. One man with psoriasis did this for 3 nights straight. On day 4, his plaques started flaking off, revealing smooth skin underneath for the first time in a decade. 7. The real-life transformations. A teenager with acne so severe she would not leave the house tried it. In 3 nights, her breakouts calmed down more than in 3 months of antibiotics. A construction worker with cracked, bleeding hands from harsh chemicals saw his skin heal in 48 hours. These are not miracles. They're what happens when you give your skin what it actually needs. That teenager? Her dermatologist wanted to put her on Accutane, which can cause depression and liver damage. Her mom, a nurse, refused and tried the sap instead. They documented the changes. By day 3, her cystic acne stopped oozing. By day 7, the swelling dropped by half. Now she posts makeup-free selfies, something she hadn't done since middle school. Then there's the construction worker. His hands were so cracked, his wedding ring kept snagging on the raw skin. 2 nights with the sap, and he could shake hands without wincing. His boss noticed and bought sap for the whole crew. Now they keep a jar on every job site. 8. The one thing holding you back. You're probably thinking, this sounds too good to be true. I get it. We've been burned by false promises before. But ask yourself, if indigenous cultures have used this for hundreds of years and modern science confirms it, what's the downside to trying? Worst case, you're out a few bucks. Best case, you finally get your skin back. Skepticism is healthy. But ask yourself this. If your doctor suggested a new lab-made drug with the same results, would you hesitate? We've been conditioned to trust white coats over centuries of wisdom. Yet 40% of modern medicines are derived from plants, like aspirin. The difference? No one profits from selling you unpatentable cactus sap. The real risk is not trying it. It's not trying it. Every day you wait is another day your skin stays in crisis mode. Chronic inflammation ages your cells faster, leading to permanent damage. That's the brutal math. 9. Where to find it? You cannot just go hacking into a saguaro. They're protected. But ethical suppliers harvest the sap without damaging the plant. I'll link my trusted source below. Warning. Some brands dilute it with water or additives. Pure sap should be slightly sticky and smell earthy. If it's clear and odorless, it's been stripped of its power. Ethical harvesting is non-negotiable. Saguaros grow painfully slow, just 1 inch in the first decade. Ethical suppliers make tiny vertical cuts. The best sap has a golden tint and a faintly sweet, earthy smell, proof it's unprocessed. Some suppliers mix it with prickly pear extract for extra vitamin E, which is fine. But if the ingredient list has more than 2 items, walk away. 10. Your skin's future starts tonight. This is not just about fixing a rash or dry patch. It's about breaking free from the cycle of creams that do not work. It's about waking up tomorrow with skin that does not hurt. The desert has offered us a solution. The only question left is, are you ready to try it? Drop a comment below if you've ever felt like your skin was beyond help. I read everyone. And if you're ready to give your skin what it's been craving, check the link in the description for pure, ethically sourced sap. Your skin's healing starts tonight.